Good morning, people from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here. I'll be doing a fragrance review. Actually, two reviews in one video. I thought of doing them separately, but I thought, like, what the hell? It's just like same series. I don't know. I just felt like doing them in one video. So I think many people will be saving a little bit time and get benefit from one video, right? So these fragrances, they are not really widely available. They are perhaps, but not that widely reviewed. I have seen just a handful of these reviews, and especially I was interested in one of them, right? But I'll let you know what I think of these fragrances. One is Al Wisam Day, this one. Other one, as you can see from title, this fragrance is called Al Wisam Evening. So I don't know if there are more in this lineup, but I got just the two. And these fragrances are supposed to be clone of two very popular Creed fragrances. I'll let you know in time. So let me review first of all the white one, daytime, because daytime comes first of before night, right? So this one, the presentation is okay, very nice presentation. It has this kind of box. You must have seen it, but I'm just showing you anyway. EDP concentration 100 ml. I think that's the only size they come in. And this one, actually, you slide it like this, the bottle stays inside. Looks very nice. And the back, it looks like that. Rasasi always is interesting. So the box says here, it says Al Wisam Puram, born to win. I don't know, that's just a tagline. And it says live your day. Okay, so this is the day version. It says live your day here. It's 100 ml EDP. So this one also has like I don't know, this is kind of interesting. This is 5 stars. I don't know if the stars, but maybe they are trying to say it's a 5-star fragrance. I don't know. And it says it's made in Rasasi Middle Eastern house. You guys know Rasasi. I really review Rasasi a lot because I love this house. So yeah, let's see what we get from it, and some more information here, production date and all that. So bottle looks okay. It has a two kind of feeling for me. First thing, it's like a glass inside. The bottle is actually glass here. This bottle is glass bottle. You can see hi, return me hi. And the bottle color looks like kind of like a pinkish rose gold kind, and it says the name of the fragrance, size and stuff. But the outside casing is housing is all plastic. That is kind of cheaper side, and it says Rasasi here. The cap upstairs, it looks nice, and the cap looks nice. It has this nice sort of cover here. It says Rasasi in Arabic, and it's also, I think it's a little bit, is it? It feels like a little bit magnetic, but I don't think so. It just clicks on, right, like that. The bottom is like this of the bottle. These are all plastic, so I think this is the outer layer, and this is like chromish kind of plastic. It says Rasasi, and if you take it out, atomizer looks like brown and stuff. Okay, so this fragrance, let me spray it on a paper and let me talk about it. I think there are a lot of fragrances that smells like this one, and I'll give you a little bit comparison. I used to own all of them. I have still few. So atomizer is good on this one. If you guys want to try this, you can try a sample. I am offering the samples in my page. You can give it a try. Okay, so sprayer looks like that. Very good sprayer. So this fragrance, without delaying much further, it's supposed to be a clone of one very popular Creed fragrance, as I told you. That is Silver Mountain Water. If you see the bottle pattern, the white, they copied, and the fragrances, actually the impression this one gives is going to be a clone of this. So Silver Mountain Water, before I start this, I'll tell you, it's not an easy one. This one I hated at first. I despised this fragrance at first. When I sniffed it, I'm like, this is the one of the worst Creed fragrances ever. That's how I felt. And it took me 1 year to understand what's the concept of this fragrance. The opening, I'm still not a very big fan of. So this is based on tea, metallic tones, spices, and I feel some fresh notes, but I'm not quite sure which. I forgot already. But this is mostly like a fragrance. It's a very much on a clean, daring side. Imagine you being on the peak of a mountain. It's covered with snow, and you're looking at a lake or something from above. You're looking down at a lake surrounded by grass. That's basically, it's cooling, metallic kind of fragrance, which is also floral. So as far as I remember, those are the notes. But if there are more, I'm sorry, I do not remember at this point. So that fragrance has a lot of clones. Rasasi itself, this house, I'll just give you a comparison. Also, they released Enteba. This is also a clone of Silver Mountain Water. So many people ask in the forums, can you compare these two? I will compare, okay? And there's also version from Mancera that is called Wild Fruits. I reviewed both these fragrances. You can check them out individually. There was also Al Rehab Silver, that was a clone of that one, and also I had Lavender launched by Al Haramain. Those two I sold off, but those two are also clone of Silver Mountain Water. So far, I would say if you ask me my favorite, it's always this one, Wild Fruits. It has its own smell, nice citrus, nice sort of a thing going. It's a little bit different, and it's more wearable, and it's more let's say approachable than Silver Mountain Water, less daring. Silver Mountain Water to me is very daring. So what do you get with this one? Is this the best so far? So what I get from it is right in the opening, it has this beautiful citruses. It's clean, citrusy opening. And the citruses are just like mixes with a little bit of sweetness. It comes at you as sweet, citrusy opening. It's clean. Imagine the color of white. If it had a color, it's clean. So this is how it opens. And it does smell a bit like Silver Mountain Water in the opening, but not entirely. It has its own opening. So it's different than that metallic tone is not here. Okay, so that is a thankfully good thing for many people, because many people, they found Enteba to be like a champagne accord, little bit of fizziness, and this fragrance, many people love it for clubbing and stuff. Frag Boys too, he really hyped it up. So I think this fragrance is good, a little bit different in the opening. That's the basic difference between these two. Dry down is basically identical, right? So either way you go, you're not gonna lose out. I would say for a better bottle presentation, Enteba is a better choice. Like, it has a beautiful glass bottle, it feels more premium, it has good lasting power. Compared to that, this has equal lasting power, but this fragrance, the opening, it actually is very similar to Lavender Blanche by Al Haramain. Check out that review of mine. I really love that fragrance. That opening is just stunning. This opening is also very stunning. It will always be a crowd pleaser. So I would wear this in a summer days, very versatile. You can wear it in a relatively cooler winter days, like daytime. It would project nicely, leave nice sillage in the air, good projection, good longevity. So this fragrance is, I think, one of the better clones, if not the best. I would say Wild Fruits is good, but Wild Fruits, the projection from this one is not very loud. It doesn't have very strong sillage, but it has good lasting power on your skin. So this is a little bit milder, but it's a little bit different fragrance, not exactly Silver Mountain Water. So I would still say this is my number one favorite of this similar kind of fragrances. But if you ask about overall performer that smells like Silver Mountain Water, where you can wear it, you can wear this fragrance casually for the dates, you can wear it for work. This has not too much sweetness. What I feel from it, this has a nice sort of fresh out of the shower feel. You can wear it for work, if you're going meeting your friends. It's just going to leave a nice CR central. Everybody will love this fragrance. So another thing is that metallic tone is gone, and I don't get any tea from it. So those two notes I think are gone, but somehow they managed to keep the same smell of the dry down of Silver Mountain Water. Highly recommended. This one I would give, for the quality of this, I'll give this a 9, guys. All right. Bottle presentation, you might feel differently. It's cheap. You might feel plastic is not working, but I think this bottle area here looks quite nice. So I think this is not very highly priced. Also, you can get this below 30 bucks, most probably, but look for a good deal. Do not pay $40-50 for it. But this is highly recommended. I love this fragrance, right? So that is the Al Wisam Day. Check it out. So moving on to its darker brother. This is the one actually I was more interested in. This is called Al Wisam Evening. This is how that box looks. A little bit different, similar looking box, but color is different. There's a lavender going. It says born to win. Okay, that one was born to, yeah, both are born to win. This is a celebrate your evening, it says here, and it's 100 ml EDP. Bottom just like that, and it will give you the Rasasi's production date and everything. This is the 5-star also, and you also slide it out. This bottle stays inside like that. All right. So they'll give a little bit description on the box at the behind for the both fragrances. So the bottle looks really nice. I think this bottle looks better than that one. If you compare them side by side, I think the darker bottle looks really good. It has this lavender color in the middle center, like a window, and the same plastic housing or casing outside. This part plastic, this part chromish plastic. It says Rasasi here, fingerprint magnet, and all the information you can see. Bottom is like this. So also Rasasi's cap. Okay, so this one has this plastic cover. Looks nice, but when you touch it, listen to this. I'm like not trying to put Rasasi down because this is my favorite house, but it has a cheap plastic feeling. So this fragrance was supposed to be a clone of this one. I don't have a full bottle of that. This is also another Creed. This is Royal Oud. I have a small sample, gift from one of my brothers. And this one I know the smell very well. I did review on Royal Oud from the full bottle. And I think this is a masterpiece of all time. One of them anyway. So this fragrance has a little bit oud, but more spices and more kind of like galbanum florals. I believe there's also some like woody elements going on. So it's a spicy, woody, mild floral fragrance. It does last a long time. Very masculine and very up class fragrance for a suit. So Creed Royal Oud is one of the best from House of Creed, at least to me. So this fragrance right here, Al Wisam Evening, supposed to be a clone of the Creed's Royal Oud. At least that's how they put the fragrance in the market. This is supposedly, many of the Rasasi fragrances supposed to be a clone of something very popular. So what do I feel about it? First of all, I do not like this part. You see the fingerprint, the moment you touch it, it becomes kind of like, like look at this. It becomes kind of nasty, so you have to keep wiping it. So bottle, I'm not very crazy about either bottles, but sprayer is good on this. So yesterday I was checking this last night, and I was trying to see the similarity because Royal Oud, I have another one from Lomani, Intense Dark or something, I forgot the name. But that fragrance smells close to Royal Oud, but doesn't last more than 1 to 2 hours. This one has good lasting power. Good news. This one has very good lasting power. This was on the paper. I can still smell it. It's pushing after 12 hours on the paper, means it has good lasting power on it. So I think oil concentration wise, EDP is justified both in this and day and evening. But now the most all important thing, how close is this to Creed's Royal Oud? So this is the disappointing part for me. This one doesn't smell at all. Not even, I would say 10%, maybe 5% in some way, I'll let you know. But this one smells like a fragrance of its own. I never smell anything like it. It's a lavender balm, okay? It's a lavender, and I saw Oz, Mr. Oz review, and thanks to him that he reviewed it, I kind of, try to get what he described this as. And I can say the lavender, I got it right away. It's very powdery, sweet opening. It's very strong. This fragrance is perhaps stronger than the daytime. Like the, oh shoot, sorry. Perhaps this is even stronger than this because this is a little bit darker. So lasting power and projection is very good. But he said, Oz said this is galbanum, and he gets lavender, mostly lavender blast, and he gets a very nice, unique kind of smell, and which I tend to agree. Let me spray this and I'll talk about it, okay? Once again on the same paper, just to show you the top notes. Spray is okay, not bad, and it has a, blue atomizer in there, okay? So I think this fragrance has a sweet opening, and I don't think this is a clone of Royal Oud. As I said, what I really feel, this could be perhaps trying to clone Bois de Portugal, same House of Creed. I had another clone of it from Armaf, I think Derby Clubhouse. I reviewed it, put all the review link below. Derby Clubhouse, it doesn't smell exactly like Bois de Portugal, but it has this nice lavender, very strong citrus lavender combo, and that fragrance just lasts a long time. But on the dry down, it smells kinda reminiscent of Bois de Portugal. Bois de Portugal is really high class. That lavender in that, fire. This fragrance, I think, is going in that direction. So that lavender is very strong in the opening. Is that galbanum note that mentioned by Mr. Oz, awesome reviewer, legendary reviewer, and you get that sort of clean lavender feel from it. It's well done. This lavender is not like floor cleaning product. The disappointing part is this is not a clone of Royal Oud for me, right? But apart from that, the fragrance itself is good. Great performance. I would wear this in fall, like mild cold weather. If Bangladesh kind of winters, this will last a long time. If you wear this in the winter, you can expect all night from your clothes. I would go both these fragrances 3 to 4 sprays, good enough for the whole day. I would wear the always some day in the daytime. This one out evening, I would wear it evening time. Makes sense, right? This one is a little bit, I think, different. It's very unique. It's like very strong. If you like Rasasi's Darej, I think Darej also has similar properties to this, kind of floral, kind of like clean and strong. It's like, it's very one direction sort of fragrance. Doesn't have so much transformation. It's a very linear fragrance, but I would not keep this fragrance. I would pass on it because I think I'm more interested in Bois de Portugal itself. So right, overall longevity and everything considering, this fragrance I'll give it like 7 out of 10. Okay, it's a good fragrance. It's a unique fragrance. If you like the note of lavender, you can definitely check it out. Longevity is like 9 to 10. Trust me, if you want a good banger and bang for your buck, this is a good fragrance for it. And you smell unique in the crowd of a lot of other Versace's, Dior's. This is a good fragrance to pick up. But as a combo, I think the presentation is okay. Just the bottle cheap plastic feel that I didn't appreciate, but the juice in both these are solid. Check them out. Always Someday and Always Some Evening. Those are my reviews for these two fragrances from Rasasi. I will review perhaps one more or two more in the upcoming hours. But for now, I hope you guys enjoy this review. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day. Bye bye.